back to my kitchen. For tonight's dinner, we're going to bake some salmon next to wild rice and asparagus. Let's get to it. For the ingredients, you'll need some salmon, asparagus, wild rice, white wine, tomato paste, heavy whipping cream, herbs. I chose oregano, marjoram, and Italian seasoning, broth, a lemon, black pepper and salt, and some smoked paprika. First thing first, you measure the rice. Next, you want to rinse the rice in cold water. Add the clean rice to a pot. We add some water. I'll let the rice soak while I prep the salmon. The longer you let it soak, the less time you need cooking. First, I like to wash the salmon. Next, we're going to clean it with some lemon. To get most of the juice out, I recommend rolling it a little bit before cutting it. Here we go. And then we squeeze the juice on top of the salmon. This is a way of cleaning salmon so you don't get that weird fishy smell. Since this is a pretty big piece, I'm going to cut it in two with my fish knife. Next, I'm going to add the salmon fillet to this aluminum pouch. Next, I like to add a little bit of olive oil, some salt, some black pepper, some smoked paprika, and the herbs. Now is a good time to start the rice. Put it on high fire until it boils. Since salmon cooks quickly, I'm going to have it to the side and let it sit in with the herbs. Let it marinate a little bit while I start the asparagus. Divide them in about half, and then I cut a good part of the stem away because this is the hard part. Next, we add some olive oil. Make sure to coat the asparagus. Then add some salt, and we're gonna add some pepper. Make sure you turn it, and now we let it rest here on low heat for a good 15 minutes. Now that the rice is boiling, we're going to add 1 cube of broth for flavor and so that we don't have to add any salt to it. Being Italian, we love our sauces, so we're going to make a white wine reduction cream sauce. First, we're going to turn the fire on to medium-high. Add some broth to it, add some white wine, and some tomato paste. Once you form the paste with it, you're going to let it burn out until there's almost nothing left, and at that point we're going to add our whipping cream. Now that you see the tomato paste and white wine have burnt down, we're going to add the cream. And you can mix as we go. The final touches to this sauce are going to be some pepper and some smoked paprika. Make sure to taste it so you know if it needs any salt or anything. Perfect. Now that the salmon has marinated, we are going to bake it. I'm going to use my Philips air fryer, which I absolutely love, and it's one of my favorite kitchen gadgets. But if you don't have an air fryer, don't worry. You can use an oven and just use the same settings. We're going to set it at 375 for about 15-20 minutes. And in it goes. Now that the rice is ready, we take it off the heat, take off the cover, and we're going to use this bowl for serving purposes. That the bowl is full, we're going to press the rice down. Presentation is half the game. This is why I put the rice in the bowl. I use the bowl that I'm going to serve in, put it over, hold it. Once covered, you hit on it a few times and then you twist and take it off. Voila. Now we're going to add the cooked asparagus to the side of the rice. The salmon is now ready to be added to the bowl. We add the salmon on top of the bowl. Last but not least, we add the sauce. Now on to the best part, tasting it. So good. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We'll see what we're gonna cook up next.